everybody, Martha here. So, I am recording the theme song that I'm gonna do for Detective Pikachu. It involves Sully, and you'll probably guess what theme song it is, but I'm gonna torque it out for my little buddy. So here we go. Okay. All right, Sully. Hey, what do you see? Hey, what? I can get him. Hey, come on, Sully. Okay. I want that big. That big. I want that big. That very best. That no one ever was. Detective is my real test. Sully! Sully! The train is my cause. I will travel across the train. Searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand. These Pokemon to understand. These Pokemon to understand the power that's in my class. Pokemon, it's you. It's you and me. It was our destiny. Pokemon, oh, they're my best prey. And the world they must defend. Pokemon, now the father now. I'm so true. There's a blue dust too. Well, I'll teach them, and they'll teach me. Pokemon! Gotta climb them up! Gotta climb them up! Pokemon! Hi everybody! Martha here. Just got back from seeing Detective Pikachu. I don't have a Detective Pikachu toy, but or Pikachu at all because sadly Pikachu's not one of my favorites, but these guys are. Sorry, Jolteon, you weren't in the movie. Jolteon! Darn it! But Cubone was. Cubone! So they gave this out during right before the movie came out. So we're going to the movie. I'm gonna open it, guys, and let you guys look at the card. I did not expect this at all. And I should have brought scissors. Because this is gonna be a lot harder to open without scissors. Okay. Hold on. Okay, guys. Scissors. Oh, okay. So there's... Oh, we got two. We got three, actually, but okay. So, let's see. We got Snuggles. Finally remembered that dog's name. Finally remembered his name. Snugglebone. Okay. Hologram-ish. Cool. It's been a while since I had any Pokemon cards. Detective Pikachu. Hey, Ryan Reynolds. How are you doing, buddy? And... Oh. This is a bunch of stuff you can order offline, I guess. And... this also came with it. Cool. Alright. That's cool. It also has Psyduck, Cubone, and his Mewtwo, Charizard, and Greninja, which was not around when I was a kid. Okay. Do you get another chance to get those other ones if you come back or something? Wonder what Trent got. So, went and saw the movie. It was good, guys. I think it's the best. Any more thing else in there? No. Okay, so I think this we finally got a good video game movie that's not just Ralph. Does not Wreck-It Ralph or Ralph Breaks the Internet, since we still count those ones as video games. But it's not; those ones aren't based off any video games. They're just something that Disney made up. But this is an actual movie that's actually based off of video games. So it took you guys long enough. I mean, come on, we've been trying to do this for like over 20 years, and it took you this long to get it. I mean, it's not perfect. Nope, not far from it, man. But it's good enough for me. Yep. Because Ryan Reynolds knows how to make Pikachu be cool, instead of just him saying Pika Pika all the time. And which is great. Well, me and Pikachu have something in common, guys. Both addicted to coffee. I need some more, guys. More coffee. I want some coffee. So, the movie was like I said, the movie was pretty good. So, it's a lot different from the game. Remember, I told you guys I did not play this game. I just watched somebody play because I don't have a 3DS or whatever, which one was on. I did watch it though. It's a lot different from the game because spoilers for both the game and the movie. In the game, they did not ever tell you what happened to the dad, which sucked. And then the game babied you, which also sucked. The game holds your hand a lot. And this movie, it did have a lot of references for both the people who grew up with the show and for the little kids. Like me, I grew up with the show, so I knew a lot of references. Like Cubone, they referenced the whole fact that Cubone's head is made out of his mom. It's made from his mom's skull, and you don't want to reference that runs Cubone, right, Cubone? Cubone, no, Cubone. And they also referenced to that if you put out Charizard's tail, he either dies or faints, and that they referenced that part because the kid tried to put Charizard's tail out when he attacked Pikachu. Nope, bad Charizard. And me think I'm gonna name all the Pokemon I actually knew in this movie that was in it, so you can do that. So we got Gengar. Gengar was in it. We got Mewtwo was in it. Cubone was in it. Cubone. Squirtle. All three starters from our childhood. Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Charizard was in it. Pikachu was in it. Of course Pikachu was in it. It's called Detective Pikachu. Flareon was in it. Eevee was in it. Pidgeotto was in it. And Psyduck was in it. Psy was in it. Sorry, but no Meowth. They didn't even mention Team Rocket. But okay. Team Rocket's not the bad guy in this movie, apparently. They're not even mentioned. I'm trying to remember. Were they mentioned in Detective Pikachu? I don't think they were. They were. I don't remember. I need to watch that walkthrough. But because the whole R thing, it reminds you of rabies because it makes the Pokemon act weird like rabies does. So basically what goes on in this movie is poor Mewtwo gets captured and gets greeted and stuff like that. What else is new for Mewtwo? That always happens to him. You have to feel sorry for Mewtwo. He's just a physical science experiment. And he gets captured by Tim's dad. Finally remember the kid's name. And what's his Henry? His dad, Tim's dad's name is Henry, and which is Pikachu's partner. And they are trying to figure out what happened to Henry, which people think he died in a car accident that Mewtwo caused, and Tim goes and goes to Henry's apartment, and that's when he runs into Pikachu, and he brings out a stapler, and Pikachu says, "Put down the stapler, and I won't have to electrocute you," or something close to that. And Tim understands him. You want to know why? You have to find out by watching the movie. Or maybe I'll mention it. I don't know. So, and then those monkeys attack them because they get hit by the poison by the R, and they start acting like they have rabies. I do not know those Pokemon's names because they're not part of Generation 1 or Generation 2 or Generation 3. Sorry, they weren't part of those generations. If they were, I do not remember those darn monkeys. So don't know what they're called. They mentioned in the movie, but I forgot. Darn it. She ran into the girl, which I can't remember her name, but she had a Psyduck. But it doesn't sound like that. The Psyduck does not sound like Misty's. And the bill's grown on me, guys. It's not so bad after all. He's just saying, Psyduck! 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 He didn't say Psyduck. So they're trying to figure out what happened to Tim's dad, and well, four of them really, trying to figure out what happened to Tim's dad. And apparently, Bill Knightley and Bill Knightley's son in the movie, they do the whole entire thing where you think it's the son. They do that whole entire thing, and you know the truth. Like the moment you see the dad, since this actor plays the bad guy in every single movie. Come on, I know Bill Knightley. He's gonna play bad guy. You may fill in the kids, but you're not fooling the person who watched Underworld, Pirates of the Caribbean, Desmond Chest, and World's End. You're not fooling anybody. I mean, the only movie he did not play the bad guy was one of the worst movies out there. And Mewtwo, when they go and see the dad, let's see Bill Knightley. He's in a wheelchair, and he explains to them that what happened to Tim's dad, that Tim might be alive, and he sees that how Pikachu loses his memory because apparently he has no memory. So I'm okay with them not having too many battles in this movie. I was never really a fan of the battle part. Pokemon, I mean, the battles were okay, mostly as in it for the friendship part. So it's okay. We got to see 3 battles. We got to see Gengar versus Blastoise. We got to see Pikachu versus Charizard. And I'll mention the third one when we get to at the very end. And apparently we think that Mewtwo took away the dad. So they go to Tim and the girl and Psyduck and Pikachu go to the lab where they have Mewtwo and where they have the chemical R. And they find out that Mewtwo was the one that was they used to make R. And they'll affect the other animals to make them affect the other Pokemon and make them act weird. Make them act like they have rabies. So, and then we see the Greninjas. I remember that Pokemon. That was not part of the generations I was from, but I remember that one. Was the ones who really caused the wreck, and Mewtwo was the one just trying to save Henry and Pikachu. So, and when they find out that Henry caught Pikachu, caught Mewtwo. I know I'm saying this out of order, but it's the way I can. I'm doing it as best I can. And apparently something happens to Pikachu. They go through this forest that Pokemon are kind of like Venusaur, but they're more like dinosaur versions of him. And apparently when they make that Pokemon big, and they are on top of the forest parts, and a rock hits Pikachu, and he gets knocked out, or really badly hurt. A bunch of Cubones come and take them to Mewtwo, and Mewtwo heals Pikachu, and Pikachu ends up thinking that he betrayed Tim, and so he leaves. They separate through the whole entire thing where they go their separate ways, because he wants to keep the kids safe. And the next time we see Pikachu, he's singing the song, "I want to be the very best no one ever was," but he's singing sadly. "I want to be the very best no one ever was." But he's doing a lot sadder because he's actually crying. Because he felt like he betrayed him, and he finds out it was the Greninjas that caused the wreck, because he sees like the stars that Greninjas leave behind, and he finds the site. How ironic that the fact that he ends up right near where they crashed. And so he goes to tell Tim the truth that Bill Knightley is the bad guy. How surprised are we? Not surprised at all. I mean, I bet the kids were surprised, but I'm not. The moment I saw that actor, bad guy. And this is when we get to see Mewtwo versus Pikachu, because apparently Bill Knightley wants to beat Mewtwo. And the R allows him to transfer his spirit to Mewtwo, but he's wearing some weird brain thing. And he makes it to where every Pokemon that breathes in the smoke, and as long as there are owners nearby, they get their body, they put their spirits inside them. And now everybody is their Pokemon. The girl is inside of Psyduck. His boss is inside Dad's boss is inside of Snugglebone. And the last bit of the movie is Pikachu fighting Mewtwo, but with Bill Knightley inside of him. And we find out that the whole entire time that his son is tied up in the closet. His real son, Bill Knightley's real son in the movie, is in the closet, duct taped. And we find out that this one I should have seen coming. Come on, the son, because the fake son was wearing sunglasses the whole entire time, never took them off, and because his fake son was being Ditto, and Ditto has like those little beady dot eyes, like, and that's why he wore sunglasses. Like, come on, I should have figured it out. Should have figured it out, but nope. I was not being Sherlock Holmes enough. Sherlock Holmes would have figured it out. But oh, come on! I bet even Nancy Drew figured it out. But come on, that's cool that they actually referenced that part in that movie too. The fact that Ditto can't even Ditto got everything right except for the eyes. Huh. So, did I think about the movie? Well, the actors, and then the end of the movie, and we find out that because Pikachu was just keeping him distracted, and because we know Pikachu can't beat Mewtwo. We know he can't beat Mewtwo. He's just keeping distracted so Tim can get the hat thingy off of him, so Mewtwo get back to being Mewtwo, and Bill Nye can go back to his own body. And we find out that this whole entire time, which, if you played the game or watched the game, you can figure it out. The dad is inside of Pikachu. And that's the whole entire reason why Tim can understand Pikachu, because that's his dad. And which is cool that some of us were right. Which they didn't reveal in the game, but okay. Oh, they did not reveal that in the game at all. So, and we figured out the kid just wants to spend more time with his dad, and him being inside Pikachu and realize that, which is really sweet. Darn it. So this movie is really good. But some of the I can understand why it's really hard for this kid to act right, because what thing he's acting with isn't really there, and that is really hard to do. So I don't blame the kid. He's like doing his best, but none of the kids are it's hard for these actors and Bill Knightley is like chewing this movie up. So the movie's really good. Ryan Reynolds was the best. I love that they got him to be Pikachu. I love that. So like I said, this is the best video game movie out there besides Wreck-It Ralph. So I give this one a 9 out of 10. Let's go and get my Pokemon, which is called Sully. I don't know how much longer. Hi guys, Sully here. They can have me on their shoulders too, but I went down. You sure you went down, Sully? Yeah, I went down. Okay, I'll let you down in a minute. I went down now, though. Okay. So, Sully, what do you give it, the movie? I gave it up for fuzz. My tail. See? There's my tail. So, Martha's my best friend. Yes, I am. So, the world we must defend. Bye, guys. Keep on. Bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and go and see the movie, guys. Hopefully, Martha didn't ruin it for you, like she always does by spoiling everything. Yep. So, bye-bye. Bye. I'm down now.